and then go low. If your hunch is right, the cash will flow on Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
Hello there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, terrific. Thank you very much. You've made my day. Welcome to Card Sharks. Hey, that was a pretty good poem there. That opening poem was sent in by Richard Shaw of Fort Lee, New Jersey. If your hunch is right, the cash will flow. That's a nice one. Thank you, Richard. Speaking of the cash flowing, we're going to do that right now because we have a champion who is about to play the money cards where she can win thousands. Let's bring her out right now. Kathy Gordon. Hello, Kathy. Good to see you. You ready?
Oh, yes, I'm ready.
Won't you remind us a little about yourself for some new viewers, possibly?
My name is Kathy Gordon. I'm flight attendant with a major air carrier based here in Los Angeles. I've been flying for 10 years.
How far? Do you like to take the long trips or the short hops? Which are better?
I prefer the transcons.
Yeah, how far do you like to go?
On an airplane?
No, wait, no. On an airplane. Everybody's taking it. No. Let's start that again now. What is the furthest you have gone on a trip?
My long...
On an air. This is going further downhill, Fred. Go ahead. Bail me out, Kathy.
Los Angeles, Amsterdam.
That's it. That's the one.
Non-stop.
Okay.
That's a long one.
We'll drop it right now before I go further down here. Kathy's won $1,900 so far. Now she's going to play the money cards and maybe win a lot more. Let's open the board and get to the money cards. Come on up, Kathy. Kathy, you won $200 winning the game. That, of course, is yours to keep. And now we've got a brand new deck of cards for you, all shuffled and cut. And we're going to give you new money to play with. This time you're going to bet that money. Starting on the bottom line, $200 in these 3 cards. When you move up to the second level, we'll give you another $200 of betting money and 3 more cards. Your minimum bets are $50 until you get to that top card, the big bet. There you must bet at least half the money. You ready to go?
I'm ready.
I hope you tear it up now, Kathy. Here's $200 to start with. And as in the game, we'll give you a choice of 2 base cards, and your first one is a jack. Do you want to play that?
Yeah, I'm going to play the jack.
All
I'm
right.
going to go $100 lower.
How much?
100.
$100.
100.
Lower than a jack for $100. And it is. It's a 6. All right, you're off and rolling, Kathy. You've got $300 now and a 6.
Okay, I'm going to go $50. $100 that it's higher.
I couldn't hear you, Kathy. How much is the bet?
$100 that it's higher.
I couldn't hear the bet. I heard the higher. $100 higher than a 6. And it is. It's a 9. $400 now
Okay,
and a 9.
$100 that it's lower. $100 lower.
Again, the $100 bet, this time lower than a 9. And, oh no, another 9, not lower. You lose that 100, but that 9 moves up to the second level where we give you the other $200 of betting money. Kathy, you've got $500 and 4 cards to go.
And a 9.
And a 9.
Okay, I'm gonna go lower again. And I'm gonna go lower for $200.
Doubling up on the 9 now. $200 lower than a 9. Yeah, a 4. Okay. $700 and a much better
Okay,
card.
I am going to go $400 that it is higher.
Let's see a face card. $400 higher than a 4. Oh yeah, big ace. Had a great time to get it with $1,100, Kathy.
Everything that it is lower.
Only another ace would cost you, but if it's not another ace, you've got $2,200, and you do. Now with a 6, we move it up. You must bet at least $1,100. You can bet more. Kathy, you have $2,200 and a 6.
$1,100 that it is higher.
$1,100. Higher than a 6 for a $1,100 bet? No. Lost it. But you held back and came out of that pretty good, Kathy, with $1,100. Good you had a little restraint there in that 6. Come on down here, Kath. Nicely. You were a little wary of that 6.
Oh yeah, I didn't trust it.
Came out pretty good because your winnings are now at $3,000, Kathy, and we'll meet a new challenger right after this.
It's the show you know, with a one-of-a-kind host you'll love. Card Sharks with Bill Rafferty, weekdays at 4:30 on Buzzer. Let's play. Brought to you by Consumer Cellular, where low rates and award-winning service are just the beginning.
And we're back with our champion, Kathy, doing very well. Kathy, you all set now to meet a new challenger?
I'm ready.
All right, let's open the board and get to the cards. Get the board all opened up, and we'll set up with the 2 decks of cards, 2 brand new decks. Janice and Ann, if you will, start dealing them out. And while our ladies do that, we'll meet a new lady on Card Charge. Hi there, Dodie Cole. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
You rushed out there pretty good.
I'm ready to go.
Won't you tell us about yourself?
Well, I'm Dodie Cole, and I'm from Marina Del Rey. I recently graduated from UCLA, and I'm currently working for a major bank in commercial and corporate loans.
Good. You enjoying the new work there?
Yes.
Good. Nice to have you here with us, Dodie.
Thank you.
Good luck in the match. Good luck to both of you. Each player has her own deck of 52 playing cards, shuffled and cut before we go in the air. The upper cards, the red cards, will be played by the champion, Kathy. The lower cards, the blue cards, will be played by the challenger, Dodie. But before you can begin to call the cards, you must first win a high-low toss-up question. And Kathy, first question goes to you. We asked 100 women a ridiculous question. For $10,000, would you agree to have your jaws wired shut for a year? How many women said they would agree to have their jaws wired shut for a year?
No, that's impossible. No, I'm not going to go very high on that. 35.
How many?
35.
35. She says 35 women would agree to have their jaws wired for a year for $10,000. Higher or lower?
Oh, I don't think so. I'll say that's much lower.
You say lower. If it is lower, Dodie, you'll go to the board first. If not, it'll be Kathy. The actual number of women who for $10,000 would have their jaws wired shut for a year is 18. It's lower. Dodie. Dodie, we'll look at your base card. You start with a big ace.
Oh, wow. Great card, Jim. I'll go lower.
Lower than an ace? Yes, it's a jack. Remember, you can
good
freeze
card.
at any time. Your decision.
Lower.
Going to continue. Lower than a jack? Oh, no. Not lower. A king, so you lose both cards back to the base card, and you give Kathy a free chance to play. A 9. Now, you didn't win the question. You cannot change it, Kathy.
I'm going lower.
Lower than a 9? Yes, it's a 7.
Freeze.
She'll freeze it. Now we'll move the freeze bar over so we can't take those cards away from you as we fill in the spaces. Dodie, the question to you. We asked 100 married men, what is your wife's bra size? Then we checked the answers with the wives to make sure. How many men could tell us what their wife's correct bra size was?
Oh, boy. Since they're married, I would think they would know. I'd say at least 70.
70. 70 new, Kathy. Higher or lower?
No, I don't think that they know that much about those things, so I am going lower.
You say lower.
Yeah.
I don't know the answer either, but Kathy, I have to agree with you because I don't know my wife. We'll find out. The actual number of married men who knew their wife's correct bra size is 27. It's lower. Kathy. Yeah, they don't know much about those things.
No,
now
I do
you can
not
change
want-
the 7.
No, I do not want that 7.
Here's the next card off the top of your deck. It is, oh, it's another 7. Well,
That's not
you are
much
destined to
help.
play a 7, Kathy.
Okay, I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 7. And it is, it's a king.
I'm going to go lower.
Lower than a king. Yes, it's a 9.
I'm going to freeze.
And she'll freeze, needing just 1 card to win the first game in our best 2 out of 3 match. Kathy, we asked 100 people, do you believe that American astronauts really landed on the moon, or do you think the whole thing was a hoax? How many people said they thought the whole thing was a hoax?
Oh, that's a movie now. I think most people would believe it. They paid a lot in taxes. They want to believe it. So I'm going to say that probably 25 people would say it was a hoax.
She says 25 said it was a hoax.
No, I saw the movie, and I think it's a lot lower.
You say it's lower than that?
Yes.
That's right. They did do a movie about that,
Yes.
didn't they? The actual number of skeptics who believe American astronauts never really landed on the moon is 28. It's not lower, Kathy. Wow.
Okay.
That is a
Oh, should I keep
surprising
that
poll.
9?
What do you think of the 9?
9s have been so bad for me. I'm going to go lower on it. I'll keep it and go lower.
You're going to keep it?
Yeah.
You're not going to change it?
Nope.
She's going to play it? Well, if she's right and it's lower, you've won the first game of the match. It is! You've done it! Well, Irish number 1 to the champion. She has $100, and the best 2 out of 3. We'll find out who's going to play the money cards right after this. Don't go away.